All right, now Houston District JCD Councilmember Eric Pollard is calling on leaders to change a rule that determines how misconduct is handled within the Houston Fire Department. Joining me now to explain why he feels this will make workplace protection stronger, Councilmember Edward Pollard, along with District C Councilwoman Abby Kamen, are in the studio now. Good morning, and thank you so much for being here. Now, first, I just want to educate the viewers on exactly, what this rule is, so either of you can take the lead on that.
Yeah, so right now there's a state law that only pertains to Houston that puts a statute of limitations of 180 days or 6 months on when an investigation for wrongdoing can be taking place in the Houston Fire Department. What we're asking for is for the 180 days to be amended so that the discovery is when the investigation can take place and not from the time of the incident.
Let's talk about the settlement that plays a role in this. Can you expound more on the firefighter that is seeking some sort of justice for alleged misconduct that they faced? Is that part of this conversation?
Yeah, so, look, the bottom line of this is that any employer should have the right, if they discover wrongdoing, especially when it comes to sexual harassment and sexual misconduct, to have a window of time from when they learn about it to investigate and take disciplinary action or terminate. In this case, going back over a decade, a female firefighter was sexually harassed by a superior, and because of this 180-day rule, the firefighter that conducted this wrongdoing that no employer should want, excuse me, we're fixing our mic, thank you, they basically got off, and they were allowed to resign when, literally this week. No one should ever be allowed to simply resign just because things get heated and we start asking those tough questions. We have precedent to do this. The city actually changed the 180-day rule in the police union contract back in 2020, and just recently, a few months ago, our HOPE, our Municipal Employees Union, adopted it as well. So this isn't just about firefighters. We love our firefighters. They're with us saving lives every single day. This is about making sure that bad apples are held to accountability and responsibility, because nobody is above the law.
Understood. What would have to take place for this change to happen?
So what we're asking for is for the mayor and the fire union to come back to the table and renegotiate their current contract. The contract was settled upon a few months ago, but the council member here and myself and others raised issues with some of the provisions within the contract. Right now, the 180-day rule, which is a state law, is also what governs their current contract. We want them to renegotiate and put in plain English that the 180 days for investigations for wrongdoing starts at the time of discovery and not the time of the incident.
And have you all been in communication, with the mayor or the Firefighters Association to have this conversation with them? What's been their response, if so?
During the contract negotiations, that we held committee hearings, and I asked specific questions, just as I do of all of the other unions. This isn't an attack on the fire department. Again, I have so much respect for our men and women in the department. That was not addressed in this contract. Okay. And now we are seeing the repercussions of that. An $850,000 settlement, rightfully so. This woman deserves that settlement, but I also want to point out that this is not an isolated incident. Even going back to 2020, the Department of Justice had a Title VII claim, an investigation, when 2 women in the fire department were sexually harassed, and the city also had to pay over $250,000 in that settlement alone. So there are other examples of this, and there's an opportunity here to do the right thing.
Absolutely. We'll have to leave it there because they're wrapping us up, but we did have an opportunity to reach out to Mayor John Whitmire and Marty Langton. So, Sharon, I believe you have those statements on standby so we can read those responses.
That's exactly right. Now, here's what Houston Mayor John Whitmire's statement says. Now, the council member's letter attempts to play politics on a very serious issue and does not accurately represent the relevant facts. That's what the statement is saying. The statement also from the mayor says the incident occurred during the previous administration and the firefighter in question is no longer with the department. The firefighters union contract reflects state law and the same in this regard as in previous contracts, end quote. And a statement from Houston Firefighters Association President Marty Langton says this, quote, "This is in no way part of our recent contract settlement with the city. All timelines are dictated by federal and state law that applies to all firefighters in Texas, including the procedures to extend investigatory timelines if necessary." He says, "I want to stress that the law is not an escape route from disciplinary action. I am always available should the council member want to gain a better understanding of how the law works," end quote. Of course, we'll have more responses on this on our website, CW39.com.